Hey, what's up everybody? It's Wicked back with more Tales of Vesperia. Last time we got all 4 elemental spirits, and now we gotta go to Nor Harbor to do something to the Rita. But first, we have a little bit of side quest. After this cutscene, of course.
Is Baul doing all right? Sure he's not getting too tired?
No, he's fine, but he's uneasy.
What's wrong?
The apatheia within him isn't enough to undergo spirit conversion yet, but he knows that someday he will need to give up his current form and become a spirit.
Well, humans are all going to die sometime, but we don't spend every day worrying about it.
I imagine some people do.
Are you saying Baul is that weak?
He's far more delicate than you, Yuri.
Dying, in his case, isn't exactly death like we normally think of it, though, right?
But it does mean that his consciousness will disappear and be replaced by something new.
So it's basically a fear of the unknown. That part of it is actually not too different from us.
Just thinking of a evolution like in Pokemon.
The other Intellikeia have accepted that they must become spirits. They feel it is their duty to maintain the stability of this planet.
Baul's got a mission of his own, though, doesn't he? I mean, what about his commitment to destroy all of the Hermes Blastia?
The determination necessary for destroying Blastia and becoming a spirit are very different. Baul still lacks the resolve to give up his identity as an Intellikeia.
I think lacking it is a lot healthier if you ask me, and I certainly understand.
He seems pleased that you understand him. Still, I worry about him going on like this.
Do you want him to become a spirit, Judy?
No, not in the least. But I wonder what the Intellikeia, what the spirits themselves must think.
What's going on?
I'm not sure. Baul and the spirits are communicating. Or something like that, but without using their voices. Yes.
What happened?
He says we shouldn't worry about him.
But what was all that?
The spirit said something to calm him down.
Maybe they told him how easy they've got it.
Yeah, probably. At any rate, it's impossible for him to become a spirit now.
We're going to have to go on depending on you until the journey's over, Baul.
He wants you to know you can count on him.
Well, alright. What a random scene to get right now. Whatever. What's Sylph said?
Are you angry, Yuri?
Yeah, a little.
Is it about the events of Duke's past that Sylph shared with us?
So basically, Duke's doing what he's doing to clean up the mess made by an idiot. The whole thing is just so stupid.
Even though Duke and Lucifer were both fighting for humanity's sake. It's so sad.
Like the hero who shines so bright that people couldn't look at him and got scared.
The overwhelming power caused people to fear him.
It's all so stupid.
It is pretty stupid, and I really wish we got to see what what's his name looked like, or Lucifer, but we don't. But anyways, we have a few side quests to do, guys. Also, right now, this is the point of the game where you should have 50% of the collector's book completed. And remember earlier in the playthrough, I got a cutscene at Ospio for getting 50% of the collector's book. Right now is when you want to go get that cutscene in Ospio, because pretty soon you won't be able to. So I told you I'd remind you when you could do it. Now you can do it. So make sure you go to Ospio when you have 50% before going to Nor Harbor here, before anything else in the game. And then we could actually do 100% of the collector's book and get that cutscene, but I don't have 100%, so we'll come back to it. But yeah, besides that, we have side quests to do with these air crane things. And I think you need the fell arms to do these. Maybe not a fell arm for this one, but definitely a fell arm for the next one here. But we're gonna get a really nice item for doing this. Oh yeah, yep. We needed the fell arm for this. Yep, there you go. A spear. And yep, we got another fell arm. We got the Zardich. It's the fell arm for Judith there. There you go. But you want to come into the air crane because we have all 4 spirits.
Undine, Efreet, Gnome, Sylph. The spirits of the 4 great elements have been born.
The Entelekea were thinking of the planet after all. I was worried there for a little bit, but that wasn't too bad.
You call surviving by the skin of our teeth not too bad? Ha! Ow! Anyway, we can defeat the Autophagos for sure now, right?
Not yet. There's still too many unknown variables. Hypothesize, test, evaluate, then prove. We have to follow the proper steps to ensure success. I'm not even sure how effective the 4 elements will be in converting air to mana yet. Wait, could the mana from the loss of materialized air created by the spirits be maintaining the balance? If so, then I shouldn't be measuring the actual value, but no, that's not right. I mean...
Okay, she's gone.
Yeah.
Yep. I'd say there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I think she's perfectly okay. But anyways, after you get the spear for Judith, don't leave this place because we have to come over here. This is what I really came for. I didn't care for the weapon. This looks really familiar to the air crane we saw at Reloise Hollow, actually. And the Sorcerer's Ring is leveling up. Yay! It shoots even farther now. And so Sorcerer's Ring level 3 made it so we could break objects. Now Sorcerer's Ring level 4 lets us burn things. Like brush, leaves, logs, and stuff like that. Which means we can finally fully explore the Koi Woods, Cave Mock, and Reloise Hollow that we just went through. Yay! So, guys, I will meet you at the Koi Woods. Alright, guys, we're back and we're about to enter Koi Woods. You want to enter from this side, the Halor side, because it's a little bit quicker. But we got Gusio's sacrifice first.
Was Gusios in Cair Bakram in order to feed on the air?
Yes, that's how the hunting blades managed to trap him in their reverse barrier.
So is that what you and Baal were doing there, Judy? Did you go to save Gusios?
Not originally. We went there to destroy the Hermes Blastia, creating the reverse barrier. Besides, in the end, I was unable to save Gusios. He wasn't allowed to decide whether he was for or against becoming a spirit.
It's not your fault. There was nothing else you could have done.
We won't let his sacrifice be for nothing. We'll use the spirits well and defeat the Autophagos.
Right. Yes. Baul says that aside from spirit conversion, he will do everything in his power to aid us.
I'm glad he's on our side.
Yeah, we can't have him become a spirit because we need to fly across the world. That's more than enough help. But I love how they gave Baul a friggin' get portrait, which is pretty cool. But anyways, the Koi Woods, remember, you might have noticed this earlier in the game. You see this? Sorcerer's Ring level 4. You can burn it away. We can cross this area finally. And remember this big ass enemy we saw earlier on in the game? Oh, it's a Giganto monster. Yay. We can tackle another Giganto while we're out here. And a few items to collect. One over here. The Goliath Labolas or something like that. And the Overdrive Kid. Yeah, this weapon, Galase Labosala, whatever you can pronounce it, whatever. That's Carol's fell arm there, actually.
Ifrit, Gnome, and Sylph. With these 4 spirits, we can change the world.
We need more than just them.
All that's left is figuring out how to use this thing to put an end to the disaster.
The spirits didn't figure into my calculations, but their effects should be quite potent. Just leave it to me.
Yo, look at that butterfly's butt. Just right there.
The biggest one is still in front of us, though.
Still, the situation shouldn't turn against us, I think.
What is it, Patty?
I'm famished. I can't fight in this condition.
Why don't you have a skewer like you always do?
Now there's a fine idea. I think I'll do just that. I have to draw a line at some point.
What are you talking about, Patty? I'm sure it's not important, but anyways, let's tackle the Chimera butterfly here. If you remember the Medusa butterfly from the Santo Corridor, but Chimera butterfly is literally pretty much the same exact thing. Only difference is Chimera butterfly is weak to fire, a little bit stronger. That's pretty much it. Like, they're pretty much the same exact enemy. So we're gonna try to do this strategy. Might be a little bit easier to do it against him than Fenrir. He's weak to fire, so this should be pretty easy. Not gonna have much trouble at all. You still went to O-Limit somehow. Oh well. Yeah, I don't like Crimson Flare that much because it doesn't stagger the enemy as well as like Ground Dasher does or Tidal Wave does. But whatever, still does the job pretty well. Chimera Butterfly is so weak at this point in the game. Look at that, almost dead already. Like I said, if you beat Medusa Butterfly way back when, you should have no trouble with this. I think the only difference is the Chimera Butterfly might go in the air like so, but I don't know. I don't remember the Medusa Butterfly doing that, but it could. Oh well, we win 35,000 experience, 80,000 gold. Pretty easy fight. I'm on Longedale. A Giganto monster gave us a really weak item. Whatever. The weapons. Oh, you're done, Yuri. Physical attack. I don't want to use the compact sword yet. What do we got next? Bahamut's Tear is the last weapon for Yuri. You're done with your weapon. Good job, Carol. What's next on your list, buddy? The Bravier, the weapon we got that Sophia Rift. Cool. Alright, so we got 2 more dungeons to fully explore. One being Cave Mock and one being Relouise Hollow. So I'll see you at Cave Mock. Alright, folks, are you ready to tackle this dungeon again? Because I'm not, but whatever. Cave Mock, this won't be too slow. This will be pretty quick, actually. There's only one item I really care about in this dungeon. And that's there's a fell arm here, actually, for Raven, believe it or not. And yeah, it won't take that long to get it. I don't think there's anything over here. Nope. I was just trying to see if the Giganto monster respawned, but it definitely didn't. Like, the Giganto monsters don't respawn that often, but they can happen. I just got really lucky in this playthrough to have the Hermit Drill respawn, which never ever happened to me, like ever. I won't complain though, that extra experience really did help me. Like, I'm level 63 now. That's really good. That's end game level. I could beat the game at this level if I really wanted to. But we have quite a bit of ways before we actually beat the game, sadly. Well, not sadly because I want to be done, but sadly because this game is taking a lot of time. It's not bad. I love this game. I enjoy it a lot, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I played this game so many times that I'm ready to do something new, but I still love this game so much.
There's no way we're gonna lose.
And you guys might have noticed that. Whoops, I did not want to do that, but whatever. Miso soup, I can only make it once. Yeah, I'm just literally trying to do all the recipes with Reed. I'm not even trying to do anything else. But like I said, you guys might have noticed that between LPs of Symphonia and Vesperia, I played 5 games. Like Symphonia, after it ended, I did, you know, Final Fantasy 16. Then we did Wild Arms, Star Ocean 2, Super Mario RPG, and The Legend of Nayuta. And then we're back with a Tales of game. And that's how I'm gonna keep it. After 5 playthroughs of other games, we're going back to a Tales of game. because Tales of is easily my favorite series of all time. And I love Vesperia so much, but playing it so many times, doing 100% every single time, and we're getting so close to the end, but so far from the end, I'm like, damn. I'm ready to tackle the next Tales of game already. I love this series, man. I really do. It's so friggin' fun to play. And I'm ready to tackle the next one for the channel, which we went from Symphonia to Vesperia, which is an upgrade in terms of gameplay and graphics and all that, because it's a newer game. And I'm gonna in a fight, but we could talk.
Let's eliminate them.
The next Tales of game in my list that I want to do, like the next one I have planned, is going backwards again.
The sign of victor.
But I'm doing it because, one, I never friggin' beat the game. I got really far into it. I never beat it. I want to beat it. And two, I think going from new to old is a kind of a fun way to do the series. So like, for example, at the Vesperia, we'll be going backwards in time, and then Overdrive Doll for repeat, that's the old man there. And then after we go back in time after Vesperia, we're gonna go back forward in time a little bit. Yeah, so until we're gonna beat all of them eventually. The only ones we can't play right now, actually, guys, is we can't do Destiny 2. Well, the real Destiny 2. We can do Eternia, but we can't do Destiny 2. We can't do Rebirth. And we can't do Innocence. Because those games haven't been... They were never localized, for one. And two, I'm not quite sure if the fan translations for Destiny 2 and Rebirth are done. I know they're really close to being done for at least Destiny 2. And once they are complete, we will be doing them. For now, we can't, though. I know there's a fan translation for Innocence R, the remake of Innocence on the Vita. I just don't know how I can get that to work, if that makes sense. If I can figure out how to get it to work and play it, then we can do that game, but for now we can't. I don't understand Namco though. Like, Namco, Elemental Goggles, the best armor, head armor for Rita there in the game. And we got the Nebulum. Nebulum is the fell arm for Raven. And the Nebulum is actually the name of the fell arm final boss in Abyss, which is really cool. But yeah, I don't know why Namco won't bring over these friggin' other Tales of games that we don't have, or at least localize them.
Now we found most of the fell arms.
No, we haven't. We have Yuri, Raven, Judith, and Carol. We're missing 5 more.
They don't seem really powerful to me.
So we have less than half of them, actually.
Maybe there's something we have to do to awaken them fully.
We'd be getting a big boost to our own strength if we could manage that.
Though it wouldn't be good to depend upon them too much.
That's right. Just like an over-reliance on Blastia led to severe repercussions. If we rely on the power of the fell arms, we might be repeating the same mistakes.
Well, just don't use them then.
Right.
Oh, I don't want to use them anyways. They're kind of really weak. All right, Reluise Hollow. Here we go. Also, the second time you go to Reluise Hollow, the enemies will actually be different. The first time you go, no matter what time of the day it is and what weather condition, you get the same enemies, but the second time you go, you can find new enemies. Which one is very important for crafting, but we didn't get it this time. Oh well. But speaking of the Overdrive Princess, no. Speaking of Nebulum that I just talked about, and Nebulum is the fell arm final boss, the name of the fell arm final boss in Abyss. in the Abyssion here, guys. Abyssion, that's the Fell Arms final boss name in Symphonia. The two references to the Fell Arms in the Fell Arms side quest, which is really cool. But whatever. Yes, guys, I have really, really weird Tales of knowledge. Like, I played most of these games so many times that I could, if I really wanted to, I could probably play this game blindfolded. That's how many times I played these Tales of games. Well, actually, from Vesperia onward, after Vesperia, I've only played every Tales of game like once, maybe twice. Like Hearts R, I played once fully. I started the second playthrough on New Game Plus, but I never finished it. Exilia and Exilia I played twice, one for each story. What's it called? And then we have Drace's F. I played Drace's F like 3 to 4 times, which is surprising. Because Drace's F is not one of my favorite Tales of games. It's one of my least favorites, to be honest. Yep, Exilia 2 I played once. I like Exilia 2, but I couldn't be bothered playing with it again. Because if you guys played it, you guys know the mechanics of that game, and I didn't care for it too much. Like, I wasn't... A lot of people really hated it. Like, the debt system in that game, I didn't mind it too much. It was annoying, but just the way they, the gameplay cycle in that game, I hate. That's why I'll never probably play that game again, unless for the channel, which we will be doing it for the channel, but yeah. So Exilia 2 I played once. Vesperia I think I played 2 times. I played it once when it first came out, and then I replayed it after beating Vesperia because since the games are connected, I wanted to see the connections. So I played Vesperia the second time. Tales of Vesperia I've played once, maybe twice. I don't know. I don't remember actually if I played it twice. I feel like I have, but I also feel like I haven't, if that makes sense. Hey, what about the Dead Patty's Mystic Art? That's cool. And then Arise I played once. I talked about Arise in the playthrough before. I am not the biggest fan of Tales of the Arise. I like the game. I think it's really good with the story and characters, but the gameplay, I don't care for the gameplay in that game at all. I don't know. Something about the combat I'm just not a big fan of. Oh well. That's why I won't buy the DLC. I didn't care for the gameplay enough to get the DLC. That's why I'm hoping with the next Tales of game, they don't follow the same formula as Arise. Right there, that's the item I'm going for. That's the most important item there in this dungeon. Oops, wrong way. I wish the Tales of series would go back to its roots, in a way. Like, I think the last really great Tales of game was Vesperia. Like, all the other ones are good, but they don't excel like Vesperia does. And, like, for example, Hearts R has great combat, fun world map to explore, fun side quests, but it doesn't offer the stuff in Tales of games that I really like elemental spirits and stuff like that, traditional fell arms and stuff like all that cool stuff. And no game really does besides Vesperia. That's like the latest one. I mean, Exilia has the fell arms, but it's not as fun as it was in this game and stuff. I just wish they would go back to their roots. And I also want them to go back to their roots with the gameplay. Like, I'm sick of the CC capacity system. I'm sick of the AC system. I want regular attacks, art combos, TP,
This isn't scary.
stuff like that. And there we go. We got Macarius. That is Estelle's fell arm. But yeah, Tales of games split themselves in two different category of games. One being the TP system and one being the chain capacity system, which the chain capacity system consists of games like it starts with Drace's F. Exilia has TP, but it mostly focuses on the chain capacity. Vesperia is really similar to Grace's F in gameplay. And then Vesperia changes up even more to be very similar but very different. And then Arise is bad. I hate Arise. I hate the CC capacity system in Arise. I really do. I just wish they would go back to the whole TP system. Even Hearts Art has like a CC capacity system, but it also has a TP system, which I don't understand why they did both, but whatever. Exilia has both as well, which is fine, I guess, but I don't know. I just really prefer the TP system of Vesperia, Abyss, Symphonia, Legendia, Fantasia, Destiny, Eternia. Every game up to Vesperia, pretty much, I prefer with the TP system over the CC system. But that's just me. Maybe I'm weird. Well, I am weird, but still, you don't have to call me out. But this, I believe, is the last item in here, and the last fight we gotta do. Dang it!
Keep your eyes on my sword.
So I'm gonna get this item, and then, guys, I'm gonna cut away until we exit the place or get to Nor Harbor, one of the two. I think there might be a cutscene right before Nor Harbor. I don't know. Either way, I'll cut right after getting this item. It's the last item we can get.
All right.
At least we talked and we had a nice little chat on Tales of while going through this stupid ass dungeon. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Get out of here. And we did Red Lavender. See you at Nor Harbor. Alright guys, we're about to enter Nor Harbor again, so let's go. I think there's a cutscene right when we enter. That's why I cut here. Yep, there we go.
This has become quite a place, hasn't it?
And like I said at the beginning of this video, if you want to do the collector book, you have to view the scene at Ospio about 50% of the book. Like when you meet Giovanni and he wants the book. You need to do that before you enter Nor Harbor here.
Has everyone evacuated crossing the blade drifts?
I think they escaped to Tolbekia, around Torum.
Maybe the ships are back in service now.
Anyone would think of running away under a sky like this.
Okay, I'm gonna go shopping.
Can I join you?
Yes. You all wait up at the inn.
Okay.
Part of the Stellan Rita. Yay, more party splits again. I'm serious. I want someone to watch this playthrough over again and count the amount of times people party, leave, and re-enter. Yeah, 300 gold a night. Cool. I have so much gold. Here you go.
Looks like the Teagles got away too.
Even with the road through Emmett Hill open.
What do you
still
mean
worried.
the Teagles? Isn't his first name Teagle?
I I love port towns. They always have stuff. Even if it looks like things just might work.
What did you buy?
One of each formula crest and container parts.
What are you trying to do?
I'm making a device that will converge the spirit's powers. A kind of makeshift Dane Nomos.
Dane Nomos. I wonder what Duke is doing now.
I don't know, but he seems totally obsessed.
Patty, what is it?
Huh? I'm famished.
Want me to make you something?
I do appreciate the offer, but I must decline. I'd blow up like a pufferfish if I ate now.
What did that even mean?
Sleeping is the best way to distract oneself from an empty tummy, so good night.
They say kids need sleep to grow up, but I doubt Patty's growing up anytime soon.
I feel like there's something on her mind that she won't tell us.
More time too. We should catch some shut-eye while we can.
Yes, good idea.
Reunited with Estelle and Rita. Yay. Yuri, why are you sleeping on the floor and sitting up? What's wrong with you?
Yuri, please wake up.
I'm up. Was that Patty just now?
How could you tell when your eyes were closed? Are you a wizard? Patty, where are you running off to?
I'm worried about her, running off by herself in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but it kind of seemed like there was something weighing on her.
Maybe she was thinking about Ifried.
Judith, I didn't realize you were awake.
Now that you bring it up, she hasn't said a peep about Ifried lately.
Rita, you're up too?
And so's this old man.
I'm going to check on her. I'll be right back.
I'll come with you. It's too dangerous to go wandering around alone.
It's still pretty risky, just the two of you, Judith, darling. Allow me. I'll escort you.
I'm going too.
Well, I guess if everyone's going...
What's the matter?
Hey, Sleepyhead, we're going out for a bit. You sit tight and hold the fort.
Huh? Where are you going? Don't just leave me here.
I guess even the twerp wants to tag along.
All right, then we'll all go and take a quick peek.
And Patty left the party. With the amount of time you guys took to talk, she could have got away. But this part of the game is kind of heartbreaking because we're gonna learn a lot about Patty here, guys, and it's very kind of heartbreaking, honestly. So get ready for the feels. Also, get ready for a boss fight. Boss fight that's really easy, but get ready for it. And get ready for a really easy secret mission too. So there you go. What you doing? The Maristella, huh?
That's...
Come on.
Patty, please wait.
What are you all doing here?
We could ask you the same question. Why the solo trip out here,
We've gathered the spirits and are about to embark on a life or death mission. I just wanted to settle my own affairs before that.
Are you talking about Ifried?
This is my problem and mine alone. No one else should have to bear the burden.
You say that, but there's really no reason you should go alone.
Hey, that's the Atherum.
What is it doing here?
Did you call it here, Patty?
I thought I saw you holding up the Maristella.
So the Maristella is a device that summons that ship.
It's reaching out for its other half.
Meaning its other half is on that ship?
But the Maristella is...
Does this have anything to do with that problem you mentioned?
Then let's go.
Huh?
What are you waiting for?
You're going to come with me?
Oh
You know
yeah.
there's no way we'd let you go by yourself.
My thanks. but I will be the one to settle what needs settling.
You got it.
The boat's over there. Time to embark.
Rapide's already ready.
Does that mean that Ifrit is on that ship?
Who knows? Guess we'll have to see when we get there.
And Patty rejoined the party. So for this boss fight, you need Patty in the party, so we might as well put her in there already. Get rid of Raven for this fight, I guess. Raven it out for Patty. There you go. For this boss fight, he's actually really, really easy. You won't have much trouble with it at all. I love the Atherim. It was in the original game, but the added story bits in this version with Patty and stuff make the game so much more. It's a lot better, put it that way. I don't fighting these stupid ass enemies. We should have a cutscene right when we walk over here. Yes.
So you were looking for that treasure that Ifrit had hidden, right, Patty? So you could meet him and get your memories back.
And
then you ended up finding the Maristella, right?
well, yes and no. The treasure Ifrit was searching for was the Maristella.
What? So you were both after the exact same thing? Then will you be able to find him now?
If I use the Maristella, I'll find him without a doubt.
Then that means Ifrit must be on this ship.
Well, you see...
What the heck?
Up there.
It's the cursed wanderer. That boss fight we
We've
fought earlier.
defeated that monster here before, haven't we?
Patty!
Is that Ifrit?
That? It can't be, but...
Whoever it is, we gotta go.
Yes. I believe there was a ladder in the captain's quarters.
I believe you're right. We went up that ladder earlier in the game. I'm gonna pop a holy bottle just to be safe. I don't think we're gonna encounter anything. Just be safe though. I like being on this boat again. I really like this dungeon. I like it a lot more now that it has like significance to one of our party members and stuff. In here. Because in the original game, it had like no importance because it was just a regular ghost ship. But now it actually means something to us, if that makes sense.
Ah! There it is! Cypher, it's me! Do you recognize me?
Who's Cypher? I thought that was Ifrit.
I'm pretty sure Cypher was one of Ifrit's officers.
Patty!
Damn! Holy shit.
Looks like we don't have time to chit-chat.
Cypher, we're settling this here and now.
Yep, and like I said, you need Patty for this fight for obvious reasons. Where enter the Cursed Wanderer again, 265. He's not bad. He's weak to light, obviously. If you remember him from early on in the game, he's pretty much the same thing, just a lot more powerful because he's a high level. But he should still really be easy. And the secret mission for this fight is the same as the Estelle boss fight. Use the Maristella. And there you go. It's that easy. Yep. So we're about to learn more about this Cursed Wanderer and Patty here in a minute. And it's some of my favorite story moments. I'm just gonna drown Dasher him to death because, yeah, why not? It's not weak to earth, but it still does good damage. I know this is really cheap, but whatever. He's almost dead. Do not want to use my burst art. I do that so often. When I'm like grinding for Draid in this game, I do that so many times. I hold circle too long and use my burst art and mess everything up. Oh well. He's almost dead, 120,000. You know what? Switch back to Yuri. He might be quicker doing this. Holy Rain's gonna be really good. Overlimit's not good though. Volcanic Stamp, that's really dope. I love his abilities. Like his names have such cool names. His skills have just cool names. Such cool names. I can't talk. Krigatune. Are you like weak, resistant to water? You might be resistant to water. That's why I'm not doing much to you. You are, okay. Whatever, I don't care. He's almost dead, guys. He's really easy, honestly. Even without me cheesing him with Rita, he's still very easy. I'm not even gonna bother going to defend strategy like I always do. How much is left? 58,000, awesome. Let's do something might be really cool to do. I want to get to 3 over limits for something really cool. We can. I'm going to use another limit bottle. And now I'm being wasteful, but it's for a good reason. You'll see. Let's get him down a little bit more. Rita's dead. Holy shit. How did Rita die? I wasn't even paying attention. How much is left? 30,000? Okay. 20,000. All right, we're going to over limit. Over limit 3. No. No, 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 no. Don't ruin it for me. He ruined it. Oh my god, I'm gonna use it. He ruined my idea, guys. You might see what I'm trying to do, but I'm gonna do it. Come on. All right, there we go. Limit bottle one more time, please. All right, there we go. Over limit again. There we go, Mystic Art. Patty's Mystic Art to finish off this boss fight. And the cool thing about Patty's Mystic Art, there's like 12 or 14 different combinations or outcomes you can get based on what she lands on.
Let's get some information.
And for doing the secret mission, you get the blue Saphira. So now we have 5. Yay. We only need 4, but 5 is still good.
It's still alive!
Cypher, I'm sorry I made you wait for so long. I lost my memories, and it took me a while, but I finally made it back.
I knew it. She's regained her memories.
I freed...
That's...
I freed, it is you. Been a while.
Why is he calling her Ifreed? Wait a second.
Ifreed is... me.
What are you talking about?
Cypher, you recognize me?
Yes. But you must leave this place before I lose myself and turn on you once more.
I will not. I came here to release you from that monstrous form and from the Black Hope's fate.
Cypher is so dope looking.
That day, I turned my hand against many. Committed a great sin.
Is he talking about the Black Hope massacre?
They would have only suffered more if you hadn't. Like the way you're suffering now. That accident turned them all into monsters, and you saved them.
And yet the one who killed them lives freely in this form.
You saved me. You let me escape. This time, it's my turn to save you, Cypher.
Ifrid, you'd release me from this agony.
You've done so much for me, protecting those scallywags in Siren's Harbor, and you've always supported me. But... and now... it...
Patty.
Cypher, you're the only one
I am sorry to make you suffer so, Ifrid.
I'm far from the only one who suffered. You've been through so much worse, Cypher. You're my friend, so I'll shoulder your pain too. And to free you from your misery, I will kill you.
Those people... they are the ones helping you through this. Good. Even without your memories, you are not alone. You are not in pain. That was all I was worried about. You've made some wonderful friends, Ifrid. Here, take this.
The Maris Gemma.
Now I can die in peace. Go on. Do it.
Bye-bye. Cypher.
It's okay to cry if you want to cry, you know.
No matter how tough the situation is, crying gets you nowhere. That's my motto. Patty, I won't cry. Shedding tears is no way to pay my respects to the dear friends I've lost. I am Ifrid, boss of Siren's Fang. So I will not cry. I will never cry. I don't want to cry.
Morning, little Miss Crybaby.
So, feeling any better after that nice long cry?
I'm perfectly fine.
Good. So, now what are you planning on doing?
Yeah, now that you got your memories back and you saw what you wanted to see.
It's obvious, isn't it? I'm sticking with you guys.
Are you sure that's what you want?
It's not like I'd just abandon you to fight the Autophagos without me. Besides, I've come this far. I want to see it through till the very end.
Well, we're glad to have you, Patty.
I'm glad to be here.
There's a lot that I've been wanting to ask, but don't know how.
Well, I know we're all dying of curiosity, but you tell us when you're ready.
I'll tell you everything when the time is right.
But... What?
Judy, what happened?
Wait! That's where Ospio is!
What's going on?
Ospio! What happened to Ospio?
What the hell is that thing?
It looks like a mountain. Belay that, a building.
Tarkaron.
Huh?
The spirits are telling me that's the Tower of Tarkaron.
Duke, it's gotta be him. He's going to try to use that against the Autophagos.
Please, let me through! You, with the long black hair. Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
Some people with the Knights wanted me to tell them if I saw someone with your appearance. They said they wanted to talk to you about Flynn, the new Commandant of the Imperial Knights.
What?
I believe you are the right person.
Yeah. Hey, was it a girl with kinda cat-looking eyes and a kid with a head like an apple?
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so.
So can I wait at the inn?
Yes, that's fine. I'll call them.
Holy shit. A lot of shit just happened. We got one of the most emotional, heartbreaking scenes in the entire game. But now we learn more about Patty, and I'll talk more about that later. Tarkaron arrives from wherever it was sleeping with Duke. That's why you can't go to Ospio ever again. Once Tarkaron rises, Ospio is completely destroyed. You can never go there. But anyways, we'll talk more about Patty and everything next time, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. Subscribe for more Tales of Vesperia. Why don't you check out some of my other LPs? But until next time, stay wicked.